ask you and they never do? Or something that you wish people knew that just would never come out on normal interviews? And if so, what is it?
No, I feel that I have been very carefully examined during the years I've worked on the show. Honestly, I cannot think of a dark corner of my craft or my work on the show that has not had a light shown on it. Truly.
All right, we're going over here, right?
Hi. I think we've all noticed as we've watched the earlier episodes now, or flashbacks to the earlier episodes, how young the characters look, and it seems like the people, the actors themselves, have changed over time, and maybe working in that jungle environment has changed them. Have you found that at all? Have you found that you've changed, or that they've changed as people due to Lost?
I have a couple of flip answers for your question, but I will say that every job that you invest yourself in seriously costs you part of your power or part of your youth or your reserve of life force, something like that. So it's true that some of the people that work on the show, and it's also a function of how old were you when you went there and started it. For some people, the 6 years of working on Lost is a fifth or a sixth or a quarter maybe of their life. An older actor like myself, I don't think it shows at all.
What is it like when you have to put on those wigs, like when you go back and you have to look younger?
No. You think, oh God, I hope this flies.
Do you think
sometimes it's better than others?
Do you think
you know that?
Do you think they intentionally make them look bad sometimes?
No. No, they're trying to make them look as good as possible.
Really?
It's the jungle environment. It's tough to.
Humidity.
It is, and really, it is hard to make a person look a generation younger if you can't do anything to their face, because seriously, your face tells your age or your experience in a way that your hair doesn't. So the hair ends up being a cosmetic thing. And as an actor, you try to compensate, or you try to solve that problem vocally or with your physical bearing, or I mean, you try to do whatever you can and try to make a very implausible thing pass.
Yeah, but I've never seen an actor say so much without doing so little. I've never seen it. I mean, you are absolutely spectacular.
Even with a wig.
Absolutely.
There you go.
All right, let's go on top.
Hi, Michael. I'm up here.
Oh, right. No.
Hi, I'm Nina from LA, and I think you're the most articulate person I've ever heard. So thank you for bringing Lost to us, and it's been we watch it at home. It's like a sacred thing. So you being part of it is great. And my question is, which death is most significant to Ben? I know Alex's death has been very, key in the role, but which death, either killed by Ben or people that we've seen died, is most significant to the character?
Oh, well, really, it must be Alex, don't you think? Of all the things that, it's the only time, I mean, it's the first and greatest time we saw Ben derailed, his world shaken, and he paid a price for his single-mindedness or his hardness. So that I think that trumps all the others put together, I'd say. It seemed to me that way.
Did you feel like the way they handled him looking at her grave, did you think that was a good conclusion, or or resolution to her death.
You mean this week?
This past week, yeah. It was very quick. It was just like it kind of took a moment.
Yeah.
And
But that's, the game is afoot. They need to get places. Lives are at stake. So I think the fact that he stopped even for that moment is significant.
this mic area. Oh, right here.
Hi, Sean from Pennsylvania. Recurring issue is Man of Science, Man of Faith on Lost. Just wondering, what's your opinion on Man of Science, Man of Faith, like in your personal life, and how have you used that in your acting?
I always resort to faith, I think, if I had to say, because I'm kind of a technophobe. I don't do well with machinery. I don't, but I'm just talking about me. You're asking about Benjamin? I don't know about him. I guess he thought he was a man of science, and then he found out that that was an insufficient worldview. That's not an answer. Sorry. That's a hard question.
All right, over here somewhere.
Hi, I'm Ryan. I'm from Ventura County. A few seasons back, your character Ben had a scene with Elizabeth Mitchell's character Juliet, in which Ben laid claim to her. He stared at her and said, "You're mine." I have a couple questions. First, what kind of payoff were you expecting from that? And second, how disappointed are you that that never seemed to go anywhere?
You mean, did I think she would fall into my arms when I made that pronouncement?
I just wonder, I mean, a lot of the other characters have had a lot of steamy scenes, and they're making out on trees, and they're having flashbacks, and I mean, Saeed was referred to as a man whore. So I wonder if you expected something to come of that with Juliet, whether, you know, she would...
Oh, you mean, did I expect that the narrative would pursue that line? That there would be more of that relationship in the show? Well, no, all possibility for that rather ended at that point, don't you think? Benjamin betrayed his romantic immaturity. Well, one of the pleasures of playing Ben, and I won't say it's an admirable trait, but he's a man who is highly developed mentally, but he's underdeveloped emotionally. So that's why you get those adolescent explosions from him. They're fun to play, but not a thing you would want to have be a feature of your real life. So yeah, he gave it up. He was a petulant teenager with more power than sense, and he didn't deserve that woman's love, I'd say.
All right, we're gonna go up to the top.
Hi, Michael. I'm up here in the middle.
Okay.
My name is Kira. I'm from here in LA. And I'm just wondering, Benjamin is such a magnificent role. It's like a once-in-a-lifetime kind of thing. What will you miss the most about playing Ben, and how do you think playing that role has allowed you to grow as an actor?
You grow as an actor by repeated experience, and I think I got more easy with being in front of a camera from doing this show, Lost. What was the other part of your question? Oh, what will I miss? Oh, yeah. Well, he was a figure of great power and potency, you know. He got things done, and people kind of did what he wanted them to do for a while, at least. As for me, Michael, I will miss playing some of those dangerous scenes in majestic landscapes. That's a thing that we did on Lost that I'm never going to get to do probably on other shows, you know, to have a crackling good scene and also have it be on top of a cliff or in the rainforest or on some, you know, astonishing beach. I will miss those things.
All right, we're gonna go over here. Oh, right there.
Okay, hi, I'm Brooke from Maryland. I just wanted to ask you, I've been reading some magazines that's been talking about a possible spin-off with you and Locke, and I don't really know how that's going, but I kind of want to know if that's true or if that's just a rumor.
It's just a goofy thing that we used to talk about, Terry and I, mostly in jest, you know, to say, well, what are we going to do next? Let's do, you know, will it be on a street corner? Will it be song and dance? Will we do a comedy team? Will we do the Odd Couple in St. Louis? You know, what will it be? But then Terry, you know, is quite a brilliant storyteller, and he has a bunch of really good ideas. And some of them he's written down, and I think he's gone as far as to approach producer-type people and say, what do you think of this? Nothing's come of it, but who knows, it could. Someday. You never know. It would be a treat. I would go anywhere to play a scene with Terry.
I'd watch that.
Who would need we would both need some surgery before then. No, not plastic surgery, of course, but we both have war wounds.
All right, on this side.
Hi guys, hi Michael. My name's Ronnie. I'm come all the way from England. Anyway, just wanted to ask a couple of things. First of all, starting off by saying that your performance in your episode this season was just incredible. One of the most moving of the whole entire series. And just a couple of things really. If you could tell me what your most memorable thing was on set that you did, your most memorable, and also if there's anything that you didn't get to do with your character that you wish you had the chance to do, what would it be?
No, I can't think of a thing that Ben could have done that we didn't explore in the course of the show. I'm fully satisfied with the breadth and reach of this character. A memorable thing from
one of your most memorable things on set that you did, an experience that you possibly shared with the cast members as well.
There's so many memorable ones. I chiefly remember, as I said before, good scenes in great landscapes. So I'll never forget the surreal quality of playing a scene with Sawyer on a cliff, looking at the other island when I had a live rabbit in my bag. And I thought, this is plenty strange right here. For a grown man to be paid to do this is an extraordinary thing. I'll remember that forever.
We have time for 2 more questions.
2 more.
So we're gonna go to the top here.
Hello, I'm Eric, Indio, California. How you guys doing? Good. Michael, Emerson. Just wanted to say, well, first of all, you're terrific. But my question has to do with the episode Dr. Linus, when I guess it's safe to say your redemption episode. Were you ever worried that the fans